Hello guys and welcome to Base Watches. Round, oval, octagonal, and sometimes shapes without names, watches come in all shapes and sizes. Although most watches are round, one of the first wristwatches ever was the square Cartier Santos watch. Watch manufacturers of all price and prestige categories have realized that rectangular watches have been favored by some customers in recent decades. Hence, a number of luxury watch brands include these types of watches in their collections. So without further ado, let's get started. The Dolce Vita was introduced in the mid-90s as an ode to a glamorous, Italian way of living. It even translates to the good life or sweet life. It takes its design cues from a Longines model from the 1920s, an era where the Art Deco style was booming. Let's start with the case, which comes in two different sizes across the range. You have a choice of either a 27.7mm wide by 43.8mm tall case or one that measures 28.2mm by 47mm. Both watches have the same proportions and details. It is just down to offering versatility to people when considering this watch. The rectangular stainless steel case has a sleek, polished profile with a little step in the caseband, giving it some extra flair. On the right-hand side, there's a restrained, polished crown with a single band on the side for grip and Longines spelled on the top, paired with the Hourglass logo. While the face of the watch and case has a curvature from top to bottom, the closed caseback is flat and decorated with the model's designation and yet again the vintage-styled Longines winged Hourglass logo. Regardless of the size of the Longines Dolce Vita, you go for the watch has the mechanical L592 caliber. This automatic movement comes from ETA and is used regularly by Longines. It runs at a frequency of 28,800 vibrations per hour and has a power reserve of 45 hours. In conclusion, the Longines Dolcevita Automatic is a captivating timepiece that epitomizes the brand's legacy of elegance and sophistication. The Oris Rectangular collection is a reflection of the brand's dedication to both classic design and modern innovation. Known for being independent and family-owned, Oris has built a reputation for creating watches that combine craftsmanship and affordability, appealing to a diverse range of watch enthusiasts. Let's talk about numbers. The rectangular measures 38mm from lug to lug and is 25.5mm across, not including the small crown at 3.0. At the middle of the case, I measured it at about 10mm thick, but because of the case's curvature, I'd argue that it actually wears a bit thinner, maybe more like 9mm. Regardless, we're talking about a very slight watch. This watch's big draw is the comfort factor. It just doesn't take up a lot of real estate on the wrist, and that slight curve to the case keeps it sitting low and planted, to the point where you honestly just don't notice it's there. This is also, for me, the reason dress watches work so well with casual clothing. The movement used in the rectangular is the Oris 561, a rebadged ETA 2671. This movement isn't too common in the typical watches we cover here, but is found frequently in watches targeted toward the women's market, and similarly small rectangular watches like the Baum and Mercier Hampton. In conclusion, the Oris Rectangular collection stands as a testament to Oris' ability to merge classic design principles with contemporary watchmaking. When I started hearing rumblings that Cartier would release the tank Normale watches and wonders, I was overjoyed. While Cartier can be predictable in rolling out reissues of their previous watches, when the original is so good, it's hard to complain. With that in mind, this is one of the watches I've been looking forward to the most. While vintage Cartier continues to perform strongly on the secondary market, there hasn't been a watch that has tapped into the vintage mindset of the Mason as much as the new tank Normale. But where the pebble was fan service, a watch only easily processed by deep lovers of vintage Cartier, here, the brand has made a watch that is digestible and desirable by old fans and newcomers alike. That said, over the year, I've slightly changed my tune on one thing. The real sleeper hit from the many Normale releases was likely the watch in yellow gold on a strap. With silver hands, the platinum watch's dial suffers from legibility issues that aren't present on the new gold Normale. And on a strap, The yellow gold version is both more affordable and more in keeping with how you'd see vintage Normales on the market. No matter the direction you go, however, I don't think you can go wrong. This is the quintessential dress watch, 100 years ago or today. Just like I said in my effusive hands-on review, there are still a few things that I would change to make this more practical and wearable with a better respect for the original Normale. But the introduction of a production brick bracelet alone, without a massive premium, was enough to sway me as a lover of vintage Cartier. The Hermes Cape Cod watch is a testament to the brand's commitment to blending sophistication with artistic design. Known for its heritage in leather goods and accessories, Hermes has seamlessly transitioned into the world of haute horlogerie, maintaining its status as a symbol of refined luxury. The case has all the characteristics that have made Cape Cod an icon for Hermes. It has a square center section measuring 33 x 33 mm with extended lugs inspired by the brand's chain anchor links. Thanks to the lugs, the watch feels larger than the 33 mm size would suggest. But despite this, the Cape Cod TGM is still a modest watch because it is also very thin. For men who are used to wearing larger watches, wearing a Cape Cod will take some getting used to. There are 4 dial colors to choose from: blue, black, charcoal, and opaline silver. The day window is at 6 o'clock on all 4 dials, and the central area is embossed and lined with the minute track, making it easy to identify the exact minute. All 4 are nice. Black is easily the dressiest and classiest of the lot, and opaline is quite nice as well. I think the blue and anthracite options are great for watch lovers who want something formal, but with a little splash of fun. With its modern meets Bauhaus-inspired design ethos, sophisticated in-house movements, and formal yet unfussy selection of watches that lean towards the dress category, Nomos is a brand that I can't help but have a soft spot for. If my previous pick didn't make it clear enough, I like a watch that is unafraid to play with color, either in extreme forms or in the simplicity of a color dial, which is very 2023 of me, I might add. When the independent German brand unveiled its latest update on its square-shaped Tetra series earlier this year, my eye was immediately drawn to the light pink model. It's reasonably affordable. It's just the right amount of quirky. Its 33mm sizing is a great option for my small wrist, and well, is pink. It checks all my boxes of what I think a dress watch should be. If you guys like this video or this video helped you, please give the video a like. Links to all the products mentioned are in the description below. If you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Till next time, I will see you guys later.